Right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about and we're going to be reacting to a video of Arnold Adams and Mick Terrill, their first fight. Mick Terrill has a championship fight, championship heavyweight fight this Saturday against Arnold Adams for the BKFC 56 card in Utah. Now, some of you will know Mick Terrill from going on Video Craig's channel, having that beef with Deca Higgy. And then some people, the hardcore BKFC fans and the bare knuckle boxing fans, will know Mick Terrill for his fighting ability. This guy's an absolute warrior. This guy's a machine. Proper machine. I'm looking at that heavyweight division in the BKFC, and I'm one guy is standing out in particular, and that's Ben Rothwell. He's fighting on this card this weekend also. So it's got a very diverse heavyweight division in regards to, you know, the caliber of fighters. They've got massive heavyweights, they've got small heavyweights, they've got, you know, heavyweights, you know, pure blood heavyweights like Mick Terrill in there also. So, you know, we're going to react to a fight, the first fight of Arnold Adams and Mick Terrill, just to see how that fight went and to see what Mick Terrill needs to change for this fight if he's going to win. As I say, when it comes to the BKFC website, they've done a fantastic job. The only thing I would say is that they don't really give you a lot of information in regards to past champions. You know, even just putting that little C against against the fight, you know, to say that this was a championship fight, they don't do that. So they need to really change that, because when trying to find information on the BKFC, it's actually pretty hard. But the whole website, they've got it set up perfectly. Apart from that, they need to say what was a championship fight and so on. A little bit more information, even if it's just a little symbol with a little C symbol. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head over and react to that fight, the first Arnold Adams versus Mick Terrill fight, to see where Mick went wrong and to see what he can do better for his fight this Sunday morning, actually, if you're across the pond.
Call of knuckle up, round number one.
Oh, lovely jab.
This is not a stand and trade, this is technical, and you see that to start this fight. Black and purple trunks for the American Arnold A.J. Adams, black and red trunks for the Englishman Mick Terrill. And the chant of USA going up here in Tampa, Florida. 1-1-2.
I have to say, very good movement from Mick Terrill, and very experienced too, to go to the body. You know, those jabs to the body really take the wind out of you. It's you can tell that Mick Terrill's a very experienced fighter. And Arnold Adams, you can see why, you know, just from the get-go here, looks like a very technical fight to start off with. So you can tell that Arnold Adams, that's the reason why he became the champion.
From Adams. Good right hand.
Nasty.
See the open right hand looking to catch is Adams. Terrill's corner telling him, be tight with your punches. 40 seconds gone in our co-main round number one. Right to the body. That was clever from Terrill.
Lovely shot from Terrill, yeah.
You can just see how technical both these guys are, how slick they are.
Oh, see that big overhand, right? You can, you know, that's one thing when researching Mick Terrill, he has this nasty overhand, right? That just, his hands are very low. I would like to see the right hand a little bit higher, but, you know, maybe he's got his own fighting style for that. It's just he keeps his hands very low, which, you know, it can be pretty nasty if you're fighting a guy like Arnold Adams. It's, you know, also very experienced and a champion.
Looking for openings, and they're not getting very many from the other opponent.
Lovely shot from Mick Terrill. Jab, overhand, right? Oh, wow. See, that's what I'm saying about keeping your hands low there. I mean, you really need to keep those hands high so you can push him away. You know, he was able to come over there with the overhand right of his own and just clip him there.
Takes a backward step.
That hurt Terrill. That hurt Terrill for a second.
Lovely sort of recovery.
What we talked about, he's not really as used to this from bare knuckle. He might be used to it from Muay Thai, but this is a different sport.
40 seconds remaining, round number one. Tie plum snatched by Terrill, let it go. Now the underhook. Left to the body out of that position from Adams. Big separation from Mergliata. Wicked right hand. There's the left hand on the inside from Adams.
So what I'm noticing is, you know, for Mick to go into this next fight with Arnold Adams, he really needs to be careful of the counters, especially close range from Arnold Adams. You know, once Terrill closes the distance. Like Mick Terrill's fantastic here. He's got his own shots. He's countering himself, but it seems whenever they close the distance, this is where Arnold Adams is having the success with the overhand lefts, overhand rights, catching Mick Terrill sort of off guard.
Right, no strikes, guys. No more hugging. Warning on both of us. Ready? Cut around. Buckle up.
Jab, the right cross misses.
Distance, I mean, like once again, distance is key here too. Mick Terrill's struggling a little bit when it comes to the distance, where it seems like Adams has got that down to a T.
Terrill. They're looking very comfortable on the inside. Adams is very comfortable there as well. Underhook now held by Terrill.
Yeah, two underhooks by Terrill, which is fantastic if you can do that in the BKFC.
Buckle up.
You see, working the jab just as the
both guys nearly toe-to-toe there,
There's that open palm with the right hand for Adams. Jab to the body.
Lovely body shot from Terrill. He's having success with that body shot. He should stick to that more, wind Adams a lot more. Adams is doing that himself.
Jab to the body now from Adams.
No headlock, break. No
sort of like a looking uppercut he went for there, but he's successful.
Push off right back to it. Great right
hand. So there you go. Like one thing I'll say about Mick Terrill, and sorry I have to keep pausing this here. I don't know if I'm going to get hit with a copyright, complaint from BKFC. I have to speak every like 30 seconds. But one thing I'm noticing, if Mick Terrill can time Adams coming in, as you've seen there, Adams closes the distance and Mick Terrill timed it or got lucky and hit Adams with a shot which wobbled him and sort of he had to clinch up around his waist to sort of recover from that. So that's maybe something that Mick could use going into the fight on Saturday.
Murgliata rules this.
Don't grab the body like that, right? Right?
Looked like he got wobbled.
Did not rule it a knockdown. We fight on. As you saw, a deep bend of the knees off of that right hand. Back to the body again for Adams. There's a big 1-2.
You see, what I'll have to say is what Adams is doing is he's jabbing to the body, right, which is lowering the hands of Mick Terrill even further, and then what he's trying to do is he's trying to set up then headshots. So then it's body, or just maybe a single jab to the body, and he's not really using that for damage. He's using that to draw the hands down of Mick Terrill. Then it's jab to the head with an overhand right, which is leaving Terrill, just to use his head movement basically, and he doesn't have any cover from his arms, from his hands. So Adams is a very, very intelligent fighter. Oh, nasty left hand from Adams. That was nasty, man.
There's the duck under.
Big body shot too from Adams.
There's the break from Murgliata.
Stop the hugging. Buckle up.
45 seconds remaining, round number 2.
Adams is very, very quick.
There's actually the hand fighting in there, grabbing the wrist.
Very smart right there. Opponent can't throw a punch.
Lovely shot once again.
Right hand. There's the rear right uppercut from Terrill.
Mick Terrill is having success here whenever he's timing the sort of the level change of Adams. So whenever Terrill sort of not level changes for the takedown, obviously, but level changes to come in to throw Terrill off balance even, so then he can come in with an overhand right or an overhand left. Then Terrill's actually having success timing that. So if he can go into this next fight on Saturday, download the data and understand the first fight and catch him coming in with the level change or trying to close the distance, or understand whenever Adams is closing that distance for the body shot, he's leaving his head wide open, which Mick Terrill could capitalize on. I think if he has that ability, which I think he does, because he's doing it now. It's just as I say, Adams is very fast and very skillful.
Legs for the body, short right hand from Mick Terrill.
Break. Good job. Hands up. Buckle up.
Keeping this fight flowing. 20 seconds remaining, round 2. Terrill stepping in with the overhand right.
Lovely underhooks from Terrill. That's what you
Right to
want.
the body
Get
from
these
Mick
underhooks.
Terrill.
No strikes, no strikes. Back it up. Come on, guys.
So calm in there, as always. Everyone on the
Nasty
BKFC
stuff.
roster, AJ Adams has the most methodical approach.
Buckle up.
Just in that round there, I have to say, like, what Adams is really good at is, like, he sort of can bum rush a fighter when he least expects it. So you think everything's going calm and smooth, and you think Adams isn't going to close the distance. The next minute you close the distance, and you're getting hit by a flurry of punches from Adams himself. That's a lethal trait to have, because it means that you're unpredictable, and that's one of, I think, Adams's biggest skills here, is being so unpredictable. You can't predict what he's going to do. He's hitting you with low body shots, maybe once, and then going for an overhand right. You don't know how to take him. Where I'm not going to lie to you, I actually find Terrill a little bit predictable here. So for him to beat Adams this Saturday, he's going to have to be a little bit more unpredictable and try to catch Adams when he closes the distance and get out of there ASAP, because it looks like once Adams tees off, he's hitting you with combinations.
Round number 3 starts much the way rounds 1 and 2
Oh,
did.
lovely.
Measured,
From
calculated control from both men.
Oh,
Out of the
nasty
inside.
shot. Nasty. Oh.
They're going to be a bit heavier
Right,
in the
please. No
clinch.
strikes, no strikes. Back it up. Ready?
Separation.
Buckle up.
He's right back immediately and smartly takes center of the ring. Now
Oh,
lands the short left hand.
big shot from Adam. Oh, that was
Terrill now
nasty.
down on his knees, and Mergliata rules that a knockdown.
See, guys, like that, once Adams closes the distance and wraps you up, I know Mick Terrill's got very, very good underhooks, but Adams is able to get out of that. And in the process of getting out of that, he's hitting Mick Terrill with big, big shots. Mick needs better defense, in my opinion, going into this. Hopefully he's identified that. I know he's went on a run of fights. I think he's got like 2 wins after this fight that he's lost. Maybe he's identified that, and he's going to go into this fight and sort of, have all those things covered. But, that was a nasty shot that he took. That was a heavy, heavy shot he took. I think it was 3 big shots to the head, and then he went down. So very interesting stuff. I have to say, for Mick Terrill to go into this fight, I think his head movement's actually really, really good. His footwork's very, very good too. You can see what he was trying to do to Adams. He was trying to, in the earlier parts of the fight, he was trying to go for the body shots, the sort of the low body shots, and the jab to the body to sort of bring the hands down of Adams, so then he himself can get a left or right, an overhand right or something, to sort of mix it up and to make Adams bring those hands down. That's essentially what you want to do. But in the process of doing that, and just to stay on Mick Terrill, his underhooks are fantastic, but he really needs to know that Adams is a very, very experienced guy when it comes to the clinch. So the shots that Adams was able to land just from the clinch itself, even when Terrill initiated the clinch and got the underhooks in and held them tight, that to me is worrying signs, because it means that Terrill's up against a very experienced guy. Now, where I think Terrill was having success was whenever he was catching Adams on the counter, or when he was closing the distance, or when he level changed. That's where Adams' weakness lies, because he has the ability to close the distance, bum rush you, maybe even hurt you after you've initiated a clinch. But where he's weak is that moment from where he's standing to where he has now closed the distance. If Mick Terrill can download that data and completely just counter that, I think if he does that all night, he will get the KO, or he'll get the TKO, in my opinion. But a very, very interesting fight. I have to say, though, I don't know when Adams won the belt. I'm assuming he didn't win the belt that night. He maybe went on after to win the belt. Maybe that was one of the fights for him to move up the ranks to win the belt, or maybe there was a vacant heavyweight belt. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into it a bit more. As I say, the BKFC doesn't really have that information on its website. So if leave your opinions in the comment section. But it's very, very interesting stuff. I've got a funny feeling that this is going to be another scorcher of a fight. As I said, I made a video yesterday about Ben Rothwell. I think this is going to be a very good fight. And for technical ability, that was fantastic. I loved that. That was very, very technical. It wasn't just two guys in there swinging wild punches, looking to get the KO. There were actually, there was footwork, there was head movement, there were setting, there was setups. You could see, as I said, you can see what Mick Terrill was trying to do at the beginning. And then he had a couple of different game plans with the underhooks. Fantastic work. Adams with the sort of adaptability to understand, well, hold on, I need to also use the jab here and to bring, even though Mick Terrill's hands were very, very low anyway, but I'm going to sort of throw Terrill off here with the jab to get the big overhand, right? And even when we're in the clinch, I can tee off because I've got that ability. So it's, you know, as it stands, you would say that Adams is going to win. I would say that Adams is going to win if Terrill hasn't identified those weaknesses in his game and made the correct adjustments for that. If he has, I would say, you know, he would probably catch Adams on the counter because that's his weak point. But if Adams goes in here, maybe he's grown, maybe he's gotten better. Who knows? We don't know. You know, so I don't even know who's going to win that fight. I would have to say Adams because he's won the first fight. But listen, who knows? This is heavyweight fighting here, bare knuckle boxing. So anything can happen. One shot, anybody can win. So tell me how pumped you are for that fight, because I'm pumped for the whole card, guys. I'm pumped for this fight. I wish Mick Terrill nothing but the best. I hope he wins. I hope he gets the knockout. I hope he wins regardless, whatever way he wins. I hope the guy wins. I think he's a ferocious fighter. I like Adams too. I think he is a fantastic fighter. But yeah, guys, I might be doing a fight companion for it. I've premiered a fight companion for this. I'll leave the link for that in the description. What a fight companion is basically, I just watch the fights. You're getting my reaction from the fights live. You can watch the fights too. The fights won't be on my screen. I'll get done for copyright, obviously. But if you want to watch along with that, you can come on. You can have your say too. You know, it's going to be an open panel if you want to come on. The link for that is in the description. The link for my second channel, my true crime channel, at Serial Killing Minds. It's my true crime channel along with Sean Warner. It's co-owned with Sean Warner, who is a serial killer expert and profiler who talks to serial killers in the prison. The biggest serial killer that he spoke to was BTK. And yeah, we speak about a different serial killer every week, every Thursday at 9 p.m. So if you're into that type of content, click the link in the description and head over now and subscribe to Serial Killing Minds. And the only toll you have to pay for this channel, guys, I do not want your money. Just like the video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That's all I want from you. Just like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Nothing else. You can leave a comment and tell me what you think. And if you really want to help me out, sure, copy link the clipboard, make a little social media post, send to your friend on Facebook or WhatsApp Messenger. Sharing is caring, spreading the word is good. And all my social medias are also in the description. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Peace.